the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
I love the energy. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date, and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything, including, yes, some brand new game announcements. Gotta have some of those. Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units, according to Game Discover Co. Lots of great games. Digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio.
Bueno, hola y bienvenidos a un nuevo directo en mi canal de Gamanía. Y ya estamos con el Summer Game Fest 2025. Vamos a ver los anuncios, vamos a ver qué nos tienen preparado. Se vienen los nuevos jueguitos, nuevos anuncios. Hola Utópico, bienvenido, muy buenas tardes. Igualmente para Alejandro, bienvenido, muy buenas tardes. Y para Felipao, bienvenido, muy buenas tardes. Mortal Kombat 2 para 2026. Además va a tener una beta. Vaya, es que no te hace de eso un juego difícil.
Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight.
Vaya, el
Here's
evento
the
de
first
Fortnite.
exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
Bad feeling about this.
Hit him with everything you've got.
Think I saw Jonesy. All right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Oye, viene Hideo Kojima para mostrarnos Death Stranding 2. Ya, muy bien. Justo lo estaba mencionando Alejandro, ¿eh?
Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2. So let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after
まあ
we released
僕ら皆さ
DS1.
ん、コロナを体験したと思うの
Everyone
で、
experienced
コ
the
ロナを体
pandemic.
験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
はい、
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please. No smoking, please. So you are Neil Varner. What do you do? For a living?
I'm a porter.
Hey, Felipao, muchísimas gracias por ese super chat, ¿no?
So thank you.
Hoy gran anuncio de Resident Evil 9. Sí. A ver, vamos a ver. No salió la alerta, ¿no? Voy a verificar eso. Está raro todo, ¿eh?
What?
So you made it then.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
Estamos viendo Death Stranding 2, ¿eh?
The girl. You're alive. Stop! 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 Stop!
history. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
DS2 で非常に重要なキ
In
ャラクターです。
It's a very important character,
ニールとルーシ
Neil
ー。
and
で、
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど、
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が
You
2人ある
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって
So they have
これが
this
物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます。
and
で
reveals
前回
throughout the
クリ
story.
フっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
ま
last
したけ
time
ど、
on
マッツさんがや
DS1,
って
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的に
Max.
は彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で、
by story,
まあ 2では出
he
せな
will
い。
not be in
で今回
DS2.
ニールっていうのがマ
But
ッツ
this
さん
time,
の代わりというか、そ
Neil
の
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Max
します。
did for DS2
で、
this
まあクリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので、
And Cliff was a very
Felipao
popular
que-
超える
character.
ようなキャラク
But
タ
I
ーを作ろう
think
として、まあルカさん
we
に
have お
to
to kind of like top that character. So Luca Marinetti
Podría
was
ser
a
otro
great
Resident
actor,
Evil.
and I
心に
think
残る演技もして
it
く
will
れ
Código
て
Verónica,
he did
puede
a
ser,
great
¿eh?
performance, so I think you'll like this new character
Ojalá y
20
sí.
too.
日後に
Por
ゲー
fin.
ム出るんで、
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, you know. That's
I know.
what I brought
Bueno,
today.
no queremos
But there is
spoilers,
more to
Kojima.
share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game
Hola, Rory,
premiere,
bienvenido.
where
Muy
Hideo
buenas
will be
tardes.
joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside
Hay
Elle
una demo.
Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうの
Yes,
を出し
I'll
ます
show you
ので
the gameplay scene of
見に
Neil.
来てください。
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much. Hideo Kojima,
Vamos a
everyone.
tener un
Great to see you,
gameplay
Mr.
el
Kojima.
día
Thank you.
domingo.
All right, and now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second
Evento de indicios
podcast.
mañana.
Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Sí, sí, es mañana. Sí, lo miramos el año pasado. Pero este año no voy a poder. De aquí nos saltamos al
Thanks,
evento de
Jeff,
Xbox.
and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games.
¿A qué hora va a
A new
ser?
team
Por la
headquartered
tardecita.
in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy,
Más o menos,
and lead massive armies into
pero de
epic-scale
Chile,
battles,
¿qué hora será?
as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Thou shalt not kill. So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands. But ambitious men do not listen. I sought no war. But war found me. I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death.
Forja tu destino.
But that's just my story. Go write your own.
Chronicles.
That was a very cool new project in a brutal European medieval world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise. Crossworlds brings other worlds and familiar
Ya le
faces
digo,
to Sonic
Felipao, lo
Racing,
del
including
horario
surprise
de
guest characters being
Los
revealed
indigotis de
here at
mañana.
SGF for the first time.
Nuevo avance del jueguito de Sonic, de carreritas. Ese sí me interesa.
Let's mix it up.
Ah, un personaje de persona, ¿no? Joker.
Time for me to win this.
Sonic Racing.
Coming in September, but that is not all. We'd like to
Pero no
introduce
es
the
todo.
man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Cross World is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have
Goti, dice.
online cross-platform matchmaking.
Sí, se ve muy bien este Sonic. Dice que debe
So,
tener
you can race against all of
crossplay.
your friends across all of the platform. Lastly, I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here
Una
today.
cosa más tiene para
Take a
enseñarnos.
look inside of the travel ring.
Miren ahí el torbellino este. Minecraft. Minecraft. Un escenario, una colaboración. Un crossover.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say, you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
Time. For some, it heals. For others, it wounds. And for our world, it promises only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago. But you have the power to change all of this. If time were a weapon to wield, could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
Hotbane 2. End of Abyss.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouse.
Ahí este jueguito, Mouse, algo así creo que se llamaba. Es un shooter. A ver, lo averigüé flipado. Según la información que me ha llegado, mañana el Latin American Game Showcase es a las 11 hora del Pacífico. Eso quiere decir que en Chile más o menos 2 de la tarde.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Ese viene, ¿eh?
You may think you know how the game is played.
De nada, flipado. Van a presentar este Torment Souls mañana en ese evento.
You know.
Parece, ¿no? Juego de Tronos. Y por la musiquita también. Sí, ya vi que está la de Souls, pero mañana seguramente vamos a tener un gameplay o algo así.
You decide who wins and who dies.
Que ganó. Y resucitó. Como su aliado.
Game of Thrones.
Juego de Tronos. War for
Westeros.
Westeros. para 2026.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action adventure RPG.
One Piece. Solo de.
Great Silkovsky on set.
O es un nuevo DLC de.
Billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings?
¿Cómo que se llamaba este juego? Me lo terminé. Porque no los DLCs. Está bueno también.
My answer is
Tommy Heart.
maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new era. The era of atomic.
Atomic Heart 2. ¿Qué? ¿Ya? ¿Así nomás? Ah, ya. Bueno, no, cuidado con el copy. Se supone que no voy a marcarme nada el copy. Pues sí, consolas. Me interesa.
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
No es todo, ¿eh? No es todo. Algo más tiene Munfish.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Supongo que es el DLC, ¿no?
It's in the sky, a giant cube. I can still barely believe it myself. When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
Cube?
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish,
No,
an
proyecto.
MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic universe on a massive
MMO
levitating
shooter.
cube you can see there, where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe. The new retro beat-em-up coming to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
Cosmic Invasion.
This isn't hell or my world. What is this place? Also, you don't have a chance.
We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs from jewels. Words never did work between us, did they?
Sasaki Ganyu.
Onimusha.
That was a new look at Onimusha, Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years, as a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Fuzzy, the tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed!
All right, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, crap, burnt toast, carb load. This mate ain't gonna
¿Qué tipo de entrenamiento es ese?
taking dumps in there all day. Jab, jab, jab.
Super fun. Gotta wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game, In Deception We Trust.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and
Que es algo que quiere
Only the
que
chosen
muestren el
find their
nuevo
way.
Resident Evil.
Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided
Ahí tiene
yet
su
bound.
Onimusha, juegazo el Onimusha.
And lambs.
Y ahora que juegues
Engaged in the
este,
perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow. Enough theatrics. I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by rooting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up, buy items with the gold you earn, loot chests for weapons and armor, steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps, discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation awaits.
Lorraine.
That was Killer Inn, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game
juego
of life or
multijugador.
death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch
Arc
date
Raiders.
coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release
juego va a
date
salir este
trailer
año.
for Arc Raiders.
No entendió nada del anterior juego. Bueno, ya nos explicarán más adelante qué va el multijugador ese. Este ahora tiene buena pinta, ¿eh?
Surround yourself with resourceful friends.
No lo he probado, ¿eh? Supongo que nos van a decir la fecha de lanzamiento del juego.
You are in control.
Eso también me parece que está orientado al multijugador. El multijugador. Arc Raiders. El 30 de octubre. Ya está. Y hay fecha.
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark
Para PC y
Studios.
consolas.
All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
Nuevo jueguito. Que decía Rodri que se parecía al Concord, el Outriders. Nah. Es distinto, aparte hay buenos comentarios de la gente que lo probaba. Concord por otro lado, desde que lo vimos hasta que salió. Y eso que ni lo probé, pero ya es parte del pasado. ¿El juego no es el Doom? ¿El jueguito de la serie? Parece que sí. Y es el de un Awakening. Sale dentro de poco, el 10 de junio.
I saw my world fall to ash, consumed by the void.
Yo tengo entendido que es un juego de supervivencia. Bueno, otro jueguito. Este juego parece Star Wars. ¿Este cuál es? Me parece un juego tipo Souls.
Neither man nor God, living nor dead. Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate? To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your journey awaits.
No, Odyssey. Tengo una prueba del 20 al 22 de junio.
Every hero's tale begins with a trial. But the true lead of the story
Más o menos, más o menos.
Whatever's coming next cannot be easy.
I will never forget my cause.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
What happened while I was out?
Este es un juego que ya salió, me parece.
Looking for someone?
Hace unos días.
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory.
I never doubted that you would end up here.
I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Wuthering Waves. Bueno, no hace unos días. Me parecía otro juego, pero sí, ese Wuthering Waves ya salió hace tiempo.
Such a tiny nuisance.
Metroidvania.
I know all your secrets.
don't come
Neo.
back.
That's Mio, Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a
Sí, es un
demo on
Metroidvania.
Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a
La demo está
stop-motion
disponible.
co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
Un juego cooperativo para dos.
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on, follow me.
Out of Words. Para 2026.
What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13.
Mafia.
It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to, teach them a lesson. Remind them of their obligations.
Peace is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything.
If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
Piggy puttana!
This family, loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyages captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
Con Annapurna. Juego de construcción. Es un juego de construcción tranquilo. Voyagers.
Hello, Summer Game Fest! I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yee-haw!
Epa.
A great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to...
¿Qué hace Bob Toronja ahí?
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
Hola, Luis, bienvenido. Muy buenas tardes. ¿Qué dice? ¿Que el guante americano me estás hablando? ¿Qué teoría? Pensaste que era Michael Cole, Jeff Keighley. Sí, este parece que es el DLC de Lies of P. Flipado que va a tener una duración de 20 horas, así dicen. ¿Qué es el DLC Lies of P? Overture. Disponible ya. Ya está disponible.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this week.
Para todas las plataformas.
All right. Next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill.
Epa,
that piqued
¿cómo?
my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
Inspirado en una historia real. Mencionó a Doki Doki.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be. 5 plates full.
Dices que el grande americano va a ganar el título de AAA. El megacampeonato le va a ganar al hijo de Vikingo, vaya. ¿En serio crees eso, Wilson?
Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers.
Parece un juego como de terror,
Plates and plates. The garden is lush in the rain, and everything's focused. Dinner's ready.
Fracture Blooms.
There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I will feed, and I will bloom.
wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade & Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade & Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade & Soul Heroes.
Está mencionando Neo. Bien. Bueno, Rim mencionaba Neo. Al parecer no tiene nada que ver. Blades of Souls Neo. Ah, ok. Ese juego ya está disponible. Mientras tanto, ¿qué dice ahí Whistle? Dice que el grande americano va a ganar el maletín. The Money in the Bank. Epa, epa. Mi enemigo me parece conocido. Y ese pelón también. Increíble. Y no es el grande americano, no, no, no. Hay una colaboración. Crystal of Atlan. Ese juego salió hace poco. Ese sí es el que salió hace poco. Va a tener una colaboración entonces con One Punch Man. Regresando a lo de Whistle, que gana maletín. Según él dice que Gunter le va a quitar el título a EA. Nah, no lo sé, eso ya no creo que pase. Lo desenmascaran y después viene Adam Pearce y le dice que no, tú no ganaste nada, ni tomate. Se hace un torneo. Y Seth Rollins va a ser el nuevo campeón en SummerSlam. No lo sé, me parece que no. Yo creo que no va por ahí la cosa. De que Seth Rollins pueda ser el nuevo campeón, eso sí. Pero ¿cómo van a hacer para quitarle el título a Jay? El grande americano, no sé qué tenga que ver ahí. Hace años anunciaron ese jueguito. Los 7 pecados capitales, así es. Uy, este el avance. Bueno, ¿cómo ya acabó? No, es un comercial. Estaba ahí el avance de Witcher. Bueno, no avance, sino la demo técnica. Se veía muy bien. Se veía muy bien, pero era una demo técnica.
Squid Game will be coming to UEFN. It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious
El
contender for Game of
Expedition
the Year.
33, el GOTY de este año.
Will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
Es nuevo que haría explotar a la roca Arai, ¿no? Puede ser. Es posible.
We altered the course of nature, unleashed genetic power across continents. Now it is up to us to nurture what we have set free, to find hope within this chaos.
Jueguito de Jurassic
To help
Park,
life find
de
a way.
dinos. Para el 21 de octubre, ese jueguito de dinosaurios.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games. 10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
El jueguito anterior era de Jurassic World Evolution, ¿no? 3. Y este es un jueguito tipo retro. Mina.
All right, this is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done... Yeah. Oh, Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right, well, let me see what this says. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, Wade. All right, let's take a look.
World Premiere. Un jueguito de Deadpool.
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the
Pero
Merc
para
with a
VR.
MetaQuest. Kick back and bask
Para
in the
MetaQuest.
glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend. Oh, yeah! Escape the turd burger of
Otra vez el
late-stage
copyright,
capitalism
no.
and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly, and this fucking thing with hip-hop Satan. Oh, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dick. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR. Spider-Man gets insomnia. I
Deadpool
get this shit.
VR.
I'm craving
Sale
Korean
este año,
barbecue.
2025.
Is that weird? Whoa!
Para MetaQuest 3.
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right. Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light: The Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
Yeah. Ain't like.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats. God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
Veamos si tiene fecha.
I don't care how high his walls are or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took for me, all the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
Beast. El 22 de agosto de este año.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
There's the big news. Dying Light the Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right, this next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, and Annapurna Interactive, and this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
What are we doing?
Hanging out, getting buzzed.
I've got to get out of this place.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
Mom, who is it? One moment.
It's the pigs, darling.
Shit!
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night. And The Cure. I love The Cure. Experience it for yourself.
Don't know.
Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
Más o menos, sí, más o menos.
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this. I'm just getting started. Let's put it into action.
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
Now, get ready. Everyone, are you with me? We will live on in this world, no matter what hardships await. We fight for a future filled with hope.
Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
Toa and the Guardians.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
They left me with nothing. No justice, no peace, just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
Bueno, parece una especie de Sifu. Bueno, y tratando de imitar lo de una película, ¿no? Cuando están ahí en un pasillo. Igual lo hace Sifu. Esa escena de la película Old Boy. Pero bueno, sí, tiene un parecido a Sifu. Epa, pero con más tomate. Axe.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
Scott Pilgrim. Ramona. En una nueva aventura.
Scott Pilgrim is back with his fists flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back, but first we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Resident Evil Village.
Wait long.
We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness and make your decision wisely.
Bueno, hay ofertas de campo. Menos salió algo de Resident, ¿no? Claro. Ya con eso debe estar conforme, Felipao. Este jueguito. Está buena la música. Ah, The First Descendant. Ok.
Since the dawn of time, humankind
Nuevo
has been
contenido para el
obsessed
juego.
with the hard.
¡Ey! ¿Qué es eso? Un campo de batalla.
Now, a glorious morning has dawned.
Animales,
On
zombies,
something that's
mechas.
simply harder. Scum.
Ah, este juego es Cow, ¿no? De supervivencia.
Your hard just got harder.
Va a salir ya la versión 1.0 el 17 de junio.
reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink. Don't know
Ay,
about the
están metiendo
newcomer,
a
Mr. Smith, though.
Hitman
He's the only
en
wild
todos los
card.
juegos.
Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchic.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
There you have
No
it.
es
Hitman
contenido
and
para
007 are
el juego
coming together
Hitman
in a very
World
unexpected
Assassination.
way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right. Everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen. Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoes of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Chiffre is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours. For
Ya
only
se puede
30
jugar
days,
este nuevo contenido de
and if you
Hitman
play
World
it, you will unlock a
Assassination.
unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right. Well, Hakan Mods, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you so
us.
much.
Thank
All right,
you.
great to see you. Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
It's Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise
Jueguito de Lego.
LEGO Party!
Get ready!
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
But will you be helped by friendly krakens?
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini-games, Ted? We've got more of them than you can count.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot!
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Ted.
Wow! We've got all that and more in LEGO Party!
Para 2025.
Looking mighty tasty.
Más o menos,
All right, next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Danger. Reactor overload. I've got the artifact. Laser round installed.
This feels bad.
Now their ship is flying. Is that the artifact?
Safe with me.
This'll be good.
Good thing that wasn't our ship.
Wildgate. Una beta para el 9 de junio. De 9 al 16.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see. The vultures consume you before the blight does.
Y más o menos ese jueguito.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
Hola Daniel, bienvenido. Muy buenas tardes. Este sí tiene buena pinta. Al menos gráficamente. Puro tomate, ajá. Vaya. Oh. Este sí está interesante. Las patadas. Va a salir para PC y consolas, pero no hay fecha todavía.
Alright, Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam.
Bueno, si tuvimos una beta o varias
In
betas.
this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot
Me
powerful
agrada,
mechs
me
with
gustó el
immersive
jueguito.
aerial and ground combat.
Pero
As a
veamos cuándo
top
sale.
wishlisted game, players are clamoring to
A
know
ver si
just one
ya
thing.
nos dan la
When
fecha.
is the release date? Well,
Exacto,
here's
¿cuándo
Mecha
es la
Break's
fecha de
latest
lanzamiento?
trailer with the answer you've
¿Cuándo lo lanza? Ok, ahora lo sabremos.
Growing Martian zones force the Thalassic Federation to advance its Project Enterprise.
De los juegos de mechas que han salido últimamente, este es el que más me gustó. El 1 de julio.
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
Mechanicals approaching.
We must now face a stark reality. The industrial civilization we were expecting to join is no more.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
Infinitesimal.
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
Happy birthday to you.
Uy, ya se viene. Se viene. Se viene.
Birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to
Se vienen
you.
las ofertas de
And to
Capcom.
celebrate early,
Sí.
a special message
Para celebrar.
Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。 皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さて、お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それではこれからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
I need a glass of wine too. All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
Listo. Ahí tiene su residente Felipao. Epa, Kenny Omega. ¿Qué hace Kenny Omega ahí?
Let's rumble.
Me andan troleando Felipao. Epa, ¿qué está pasando con Kenny Omega? No, Kenny. ¿Cómo? Bueno, Street Fighter, ¿no?
Street Fighter 6.
Very good. Vienen nuevos personajes.
Adiós.
Last Flag.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new
Todavía
indie studio
para
Night
más
Street
anuncios.
Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s. As you saw, the closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wuchang Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
Vamos a ver un nuevo avance de Wuxian.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
Juego también tipo Souls.
finally awaken you.
Bueno, para el 24 de julio sale entonces este jueguito. Dice que podría perder la esperanza, dice. No pierdas la esperanza, Felipe.
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
Find them.
Eyes of the Cyber. Nada de Atlus dice. De repente en el show de Xbox. Así que atentos de este utópico del día domingo.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
My calling takes me far from home, where shared struggles form fast bonds.
My greatest advantage?
Este es un juego antiguo, me parece. Creo que hay nuevo contenido o tal vez algún evento. Dijeron algo que van a tener toda la experiencia. Wheels Wars. Sí, doble experiencia. Bueno, comerciales.
You're never gonna guess what happened. I took a bullet, I died, I came back.
Cyberpunk.
And I met Johnny Silverhand. Chip. Long story.
Está disponible en Nintendo Switch 2.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal
Victor
world where you're a down on his luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
Por ahora no, Víctor. Ven que trolean a los fans de Resident Evil. Están hablando de la celebración, de las ofertas de Capcom. Pero ya la tercera es la vencida. Seguramente al final cierran con Resident Evil. Vaya, ¿qué es este jueguito?
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon.
it's too much for someone like you.
Tiene un estilo artístico interesante. Dice Felipao que ya perdió las esperanzas, que no, que necesitan más tiempo.
It won't always be so easy.
Necesita más tiempo, dice Felipao, que dijeron los de Capcom. Así que nada, Resident Evil. Pobre Felipao. Decepcionada. La decepción.
Unwell.
Into the Unwell. Y ahora se viene Splitgate 2.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3. With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Bueno, dice que ya está disponible y es asombroso.
Just look at that water placement, expertly done. This is the epitome of sport. They are splitting savants and jetpack geniuses. The movement is so fluid, so fast, you can't stop it, you can't catch.
Can he complete the comeback? He's going to try. He shoots. He gets the kill. Now that's how you portal. They're not done yet. They got one. They got another. They're going to do it. They're going to see that on the way. Oh my God, they did it.
Eso parece Halo, ¿no? Vaya, el copyright ataca de nuevo. Nah, lo dejaré nomás. Espero que sí tenga una lista blanca que están organizando el Summer Game Fest, ¿no? Bueno, ya está disponible.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
Que Laika Dragón.
Got a name? Mako. Daito. Daito. A Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
Entry. Stranger Than Heaven.
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way. All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you.
Okay, un anuncio final.
Today, we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming. If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
Ahora sí. ¿Será?
Stay close.
They're coming. I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Dicho, ahí se viene. Ahí se viene, Felipe, ahora sí. Ahora sí, Felipe. Ya lo sospechaba. Tiene el motor gráfico de los Resident Evil. Resident Evil 9. Requiem. Le dije, Felipe, le dije. No pierda la esperanza. Para el 27 de febrero de 2026.
There you have it, Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026. Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right, that's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone? Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know.
Too.
I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend. You can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world. And deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome, and thanks to you, Lucy. Great
Day
job
of the
co-hosting. All right,
Ya está, bueno. Le dije que iban a cerrar con Resident Evil. Le dije, Felipao. Se lo dije, sí. No sé por qué no funcionan las alertas. Puede ser que muestren más en el showcase de Xbox. Sí, puede ser que muestren algo más. Esperemos que sí. Bueno, ya está. Se acabó. 2 horitas de evento, más o menos. 2 está fuerte la música. No sé qué pasó ahí. Bueno, yo le bajé para que no sufran. Ok, vamos a repasar brevemente algunas cosas importantes e interesantes. Yo le voy a bajar el volumen para mí también. Ok. A ver, se han presentado varias cosas interesantes. Hoy ganó el gaming, dice. Bueno, se viene lo de Days of the Devs, pero voy a pararlo yo ahí. Okay. Voy a pararlo ahí. Vamos a poner aquí. Aquí nomás, listo. Y ponemos musiquita. Listo. Ok. Cerraron bien el evento. Estuvo el evento con altibajos, O sea, no es un mal evento, pero con altibajos. Hay cosas que al menos a mí me llaman la atención y otras que no tanto, Pero bueno, vamos a hacer un repaso rápido de lo que a mí me llama la atención. Vamos a tener un Mortal Shell nuevo, Mortal Shell 2, se veía brutal. Después hay un juego medieval llamado Chronicles Medieval para 2026, nuevo avance de Sonic Racing y vamos a tener una colaboración con Minecraft. También se viene el Code Vein 2. También vimos un juego de Juego de Tronos, justamente, War of Westeros para 2026. También había un juego interesante llamado End of Abyss, con una ambientación menos oscura. Y otra continuación tenemos Atomic Heart 2 también. Y además los de Moonfish van a sacar otro juego llamado The Cube, que está relacionado, me parece, con Atomic Heart. Después trailer de Onimusha, que llegará en 2026. En 2026 Ark también, Ark Riders llega este 30 de octubre. Hay un jueguito de Nicktoons que no se ha visto mucho, pero parece interesante. Después ya está disponible el DLC de la Ace of P Overture. Ya está disponible. Hay un jueguito de terror también interesante llamado Fracture Bloods. No, Fracture Blooms. También tuvimos un avance de Dying Light, ¿no? The Beast, pero ya tenemos fecha de lanzamiento para el 22 de agosto de 2025. Pues también presentaron otro juego llamado Acts of Blood, también para repartir tomate, y bueno, este Ill también, ¿no? Que estaba muy interesante, un shooter. No me acuerdo. Ese Act of Blood se parece un poco a Sifu, pero bueno. Después, ¿qué teníamos? Teníamos el Make a Break, que ya se sabe el lanzamiento el 1 de julio. Wuxian, no avance Wuxian, que sale el 24 de julio. Juego tipo Souls. El Make a Break es un juego de mechas. Después hay un nuevo proyecto de lo que suelen publicar o suelen hacer los Yakuza o Like a Dragon, llamado Stranger Than Haven. Y por último, cerramos con el Resident Evil 9 Requiem, que ya se veía venir. Yo dije, ya, si están troleando para que al final, boom, nos den la sorpresa. Eso ya lo veía venir. Solo que Felipao dudó, incluso se inventó, como que dijo que los desarrolladores habían dicho que no, que para otro día. No estamos listos. Bueno, la cosa es que ese jueguito se viene para el 27 de febrero de 2026. Espero poder conseguirlo. Este nuevo Resident Evil, que parece que es en el futuro, algo así, ¿no? Parece que ha tenido un lavado de cara. Está interesante. Y ya, eso es lo que a mí me pareció más interesante. No sé por qué no están funcionando las alertas. Tuvimos un inicio a algo accidentado. Y no sé por qué no funcionan las alertas. Se cortó la transmisión un poquito al inicio. Traté de recuperarla. Se me crashó el OBS, pero bueno, al final se pudo transmitir todo el evento. Dice... me queda el evento de Xbox aún, dice, para lo de Persona, ¿no? O alguna cosa de Atlus. Dice, en el azul muchos comentan que nos trolearon bien, dice, no podemos ir con el trailer de Resident Evil 9. Claro, Felipao. Aunque yo voy a regresar en la morada, voy a regresar en la morada porque tengo que hacer algo más. Regreso en breve en la morada. Pero nos vamos entonces con el trailer de Resident Evil 9, ¿no? Ahí va el trailer para los que no dudaron, para los que siempre creyeron en Capcom hasta el final. Ok, vamos entonces con ese trailer. Déjenme que lo ponga y nos vamos con eso. Ahí está, ya lo voy a poner, ya lo voy a poner. Calma, es más o menos larguito el trailer. Ahí viene, ahí viene. Si puedo más tarde consigo el tráiler con subtítulos en español y lo publicaré en el canal de Nut, ¿de acuerdo? Ya nos vamos con eso entonces. Ya lo subieron, dice. Pero aquí está, en el mismo evento. O ya salió en español el tráiler. ¿Ya salió en español? A ver, voy a revisar. No, no salió en español todavía, no lo veo. Si no, yo lo subtitulo más tarde.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
Lo voy a subtitular más tarde este trailer. Okay. Bueno, entonces ahí está el tráiler de Resident Evil 9.
This is about the report you asked for
Para
yesterday.
los fieles
It'll be ready in 3.
creyentes.
No, 2 days tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel.
Ahí yo ya empecé a sospechar
I
y
know
dije estos
that's where your
gráficos.
mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8
Ella
years
está
ago.
investigando
Perhaps it's
crímenes
time for you to face the past.
y parece que ella tiene ciertos recuerdos. Volvemos a Raycon City. Ya cuando vi eso dije, ya sí es. Y me di cuenta que siguen usando el mismo motor. Y bueno, ya cuando vimos la siguiente imagen, ya no tuve dudas. Van a ver algo. Ahí viene.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Novistero, bienvenido. Muy buenas tardes. Gracias por evitarnos.
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's
No están
gone.
funcionando las alertas. Cuando vi eso, ¿no? Una comisaría. Ahí está Resident Evil. Right here. Bravo. Para el 27 de febrero de 2026. Ojo, para Xbox Series, PlayStation 5 y PC. Y por supuesto lo vamos a jugar en la poderosa ROG Ally, por supuesto. Y ya llegue 2026, no, Felipao, todavía no. Claro, hay muchos juegos todavía. Hay muchos jueguitos todavía que tienen que salir, que tenemos que disfrutar. A ver, déjenme colocar esa imagen ahí, que se quede ahí nomás. Y ahí regresó Alejandro. Ya vio, ahí está su Resident Evil. Sí, cuando vi las letras, ¿no? RBD. Sí, el próximo año. Para el próximo año se viene ese juegazo. Bueno, no sé por qué no están funcionando las alertitas. Debe ser por el crasheo que tuve al inicio del directo. Lo que pasa es que traté de poner una imagen más al directo y crasheó el OBS lamentablemente, y bueno, tuve que reconectar rápidamente, pero bueno, parece que ha quedado algo tocado el OBS. Tengo que cerrarlo seguramente, volver a abrirlo. Igual, muchísimas gracias a Felipao por el super chat. Muchísimas gracias. En la plataforma roja, también a Cristiano por los bitardos. Dice, ¿cuál te gustó más? ¿El 7 o el 8 será, no? Porque si me lo pones así, el 7 y el 8 me gustaron. A mí me gustó bastante el Village. Ok. Y por la imagen crashó, sí. A veces así OBS es así. No sé, como la imagen creo que no tenía nada especial y simplemente crashó. Crashó la imagen. Ah, ya sé por qué crashó la imagen. Era una imagen de 178 megas que me pasaron los organizadores del Summer Game Fest. Por eso Era una imagen bastante pesada y por eso precio. Ahora lo entiendo todo. Bueno, me voy a publicar trailers, me voy a publicar cosillas al blog. Ya más tarde jugamos algo, si es que hay tiempo. No estoy seguro que haya directo, que vaya a haber directo más tarde, ya que anda ocupado. Vamos a ver, o sea, este fin de semana va a ser algo regular el tema de los directos, más que nada por transmitir eventos. Y bueno, jueguitos no sé si me va a alcanzar el tiempo. Mañana probablemente sí, pero hoy no lo sé. Igual regreso a la morada en breve, ¿eh? Bueno, más ¿qué hice? Pero el 4 le da tomate a los dos, dice, no importa. Si no hay directo, no, dice, dormiremos felices. Vas a comprar el Wukong en Xbox, dice. No lo sé todavía. Yo pienso comprar el Wukong para PC. Creo que ahora está con descuento o va a tener un descuento. Y me dudaste, dice, en el Cineverse 2. Uy, para jugar ese Cineverse 2 necesito otra vida. Bueno, hay ofertas de Capcom. No era un troleo, o sea, actualmente hay ofertas en Steam de Capcom, por si les interesa. Hay ofertitas. Recuerdo, revisen Steam. Bueno, me voy. Muchísimas gracias a los que estuvieron durante el directo. Entonces vamos a poner otra imagen para ya irnos. Ahí está, esa imagen, con esa imagen nos vamos. Sí, Alejandro, descansa. Sí, directo más tarde, entonces ya nos estaremos viendo. Que tengan muy buenas tardes. Nos estaremos viendo en el siguiente directo. Epa, pero no se olviden de dejar su me gusta y suscribirse al canal, Dejen esos likes que son necesarios en la plataforma roja. Bueno, ahora sí me voy. Que tengan muy buenas tardes. Nos vemos en el siguiente directo. Adiós.